very exciting day. This is these are actually 2 truffles that were harvested yesterday from the Ottolini Orchard, Rossi Ranch. And today we are here at the Western Hotel. We're going to present these to Chef Ken Frank and let him smell it and see how good they are. So let's go. Can't wait. All right, come on in. We have Ken here. Ken, we have something special for you.
Fantastic.
Take a look. Take a look. We actually had harvested 2 truffles. So that's the one that's. Wait, is that the one that's? Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
That's all the way ripe.
All the way ripe.
That's a big melanosporum.
That's right.
It's officially 24 hours old today, right now, 2 o'clock.
A newborn.
Newborn.
Yes.
We would have gotten here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sooner.
that's over 100 grams. Wow.
Yeah.
And that's the real deal. Slowly but surely, this is the game changer.
Yes.
Local wins all ties has always been our rule.
Yeah.
And when we can compete on price and quality, we don't need FedEx anymore.
No, we don't. So
No, this is every bit as good as the best European ones we have right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So,
and given that it's in fact a lot fresher than even the freshest European ones that you can get here.
Fresh is a big advantage.
Yeah. Now
It'll take a few years, but we're at a point where we can start to offer our customers a truffle from right over there.
Now, would you use that in your kitchen?
Oh, this is totally useful. Yeah, this is size and shape. This is the top grade, and really what I buy on is perfume.
Yes.
And this perfume is money. That is the full deal. We've finally got traction, and here we go. So the next few years should be very exciting for us.
Now, this is so. If I'm not mistaken, you haven't served, you've never served any locally produced truffles in your restaurant.
I have
before.
never charged anyone for locally produced truffles before.
Would you?
But that's about to change.
Would this be something, this would be something that you would charge?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
Okay.
I paid $650 a pound for truffles this week. Beautiful truffles from Spain, but they're no nicer than this one.
But what are you going to do with it?
We're doing the tajarin al ortiche, which is the stinging nettle tajarin, the super skinny classic noodle of Piemonte, with shallots. Carlo Zari's recipe: shallots, butter, truffle, more truffle, parmesan, more truffle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Add truffle, add more truffle, add more truffle.
So Ken, you've been cooking with truffles for how long now? How many years have you had your truffle menu?
I've had this is our 42nd year doing our all black truffle menu.
Oh my God! So suffice to say that you've had some practice.
It was one of my early favorite things.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. Yeah. So Chef Ken is probably, arguably, the most experienced truffle chef in North America. 42 years and counting.
I've gone through a couple of tons of truffles at this point.
I have no doubt.
That's a lot of truffles.
And I also want to mention that Ken was the very first American chef invited to cook for the Italians at the International Alba Truffle Festival. And it's such an honor, and it's such an honor for us to be working with Chef Ken as well.
Doing very well. And I'm particularly excited that a moment we've been waiting for literally almost a decade is you're going to be the first table in this restaurant to ever have fresh black truffles from 12 miles away as the crow flies. But this is the first time we've received a full-size, fully ripe, absolutely world-class, beautiful black truffles. And it's also the first time in my entire career that I've shaved a truffle that was found by a dog that I knew.
Oh, I thought that you knew.
Yes. So Bella's been my buddy for a couple of years, but she found 2 yesterday afternoon that were spectacularly ripe. So here we go. This is the very first one, and this is every bit as good as the truffles that we get from Europe and from Australia.
Okay, that's
So
great.
about 20 years ago, I got my friend brought a truffle from Australia to show me up in Rutherford.
The smell.
Oh yeah, it's the real deal.
Heavens.
Wild truffles are wild.
Yeah.
Black truffles have been successfully cultivated for the better part of a century, but really especially for the last 30, 40 years. But most of the world's black truffles are now farm raised. The ones we get from Australia are every bit as good as the best Europeans. And some of the European truffles we get are wild now, but there's no difference. It's the same DNA. They're grown under hazelnut and oak trees. And whether you find them in the forest or find them in a large orchard, it's exactly the same thing. It's really about freshness and how they're handled.
Hey, this is Peter from the American Truffle Company. It is February the 3rd, 2024, and it's around 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And I just wanted to share something exciting with you. We pulled this truffle out of one of our orchards today, about 3 hours ago now, and I'm at the famous Toque restaurant here in the Napa Valley. And I'm going to take this truffle into Ken Frank and see Chef Ken Frank, owner and executive chef of Toque, and see if he, see what he thinks about this truffle. So come along for the ride. Okay, so here we are in Toque's kitchen, and here is Ken.
Let's take a look at this baby. Holy mackerel! That is a big truffle.
What do you think?
Let's weigh this puppy. That's a half a pound. 265 grams. That's more than a half a pound. Wow, it's dark.
What do you think? Give us your honest opinion, Ken.
You know, we just got the best truffles of the season from Europe yesterday, and this super dark aromatic. This is right there with them. This is a world-class truffle from Yelpville. Holy moly! This is fantastic.
Oh, that's so good to
This
hear.
is the third time in 3 weeks we've had great local truffles. I mean, it's really happening. This is fantastic.
So what do you
Great,
think,
great.
Ken? Do you think you would shave this tonight in your restaurant?
Oh, hell yes.
Oh, gosh.
No doubt about it. Nobody has a fresher truffle in California than this one right here tonight.
You
Period.
got that.
Period.
You had it here.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh no, we can't miss this opportunity. This is fantastic.
Fantastic. Okay, that's
Oh,
great.
this truffle smells incredible. We knew we'd get there. We're finally there.
Oh, awesome. Thank you, Ken.
You bet. Thank you. This will be tasty.